Hey guys, welcome back to Rossoneri TV. I'm Gio and I'm here for a match review of Real Madrid AC Milan, the final match of the International Champions Cup that was played in China. Of course, the winner of this game was going to win the International Champions Cup after both teams beat Inter in the game beforehand. Good game by AC Milan. Very impressed by their effort against a very solid Real Madrid with regular starters that you will normally see in the big games, such as Ronaldo, Bale, Benzema, as far as some regulars in defense, Varane, Pepe, and so forth. So I'm very impressed with how Milan actually coped with the pressure and played fantastic against Real Madrid without real troubles all game long. I have to admit, maybe the last 10 minutes was the only time where Milan was playing under pressure and really Real Madrid kicked in at full throttle. So Milan, you have to say that so far, from what I've been seeing in this preseason, they've been improving a lot. Also on the mental aspect, they've been doing very well, and you could see that. Once again, keeping another clean sheet today, like they did against Inter. So it's good that we're keeping clean sheets. However, now we must focus on the scoring as well. But it's not going to come easy against Real Madrid. And it's the overall effort that someone needs to look at in these particular games. Now, in terms of players, let's start off with the defense because, of course, there were rumors of De Gea wanted by Barcelona. And today, he played quite decent in my opinion, nothing more, nothing less. But who I really enjoyed on in terms of fullbacks was Antonelli, because Antonelli, he's probably one of the only fullbacks that we have that actually pushes up front and gets into attacking positioning. And what I mean by that, like we saw it once today in the first half, where Antonelli just passed 3-4 players and almost got a goal scoring chance himself. That is what we need from our fullbacks, as well as crossing. But Antonelli was I was very impressed by his play today. And if he does continue like this, then I don't see a reason why he shouldn't be a starter in the games that count. As for the midfield, once again, De Jong really controlling everything in that midfield. You could really see his presence and almost feel it from your couch there when you're watching the game. So, there's nothing really to be surprised about when speaking about De Jong. Really always winning those tackles, always gaining possession, and making the team revolve a bit around him, especially in the midfield. Up front, however, was Niang and Cherchi to start. Cherchi, I saw him very tired, very unwilling to do anything today. Even though he tried to give his all, I just don't think Cherchi's still on top form yet and still can't perform up to his heights that we saw back at Torino for some odd reason. But Niang actually did quite well, like he did in most preseason games this season. And Niang was pushing very well, created some good chances for himself. I really enjoyed his ball movement, actually on and off the ball. So, just positives coming here from Niang. Suso was also playing as a trequartista behind Cherchi and Niang. But once again, it's not like he really created much for the attack, as it was hard to break through the Madrid defense. But what I was impressed in this game in general was how Milan actually coped defensively against all these starters for Real Madrid that normally score many goals against other teams, and to keep a clean sheet against them was very good indeed. In the second half, we saw the entry of Carlos Bacca and Luis Adriano. Not much to say in terms of their attacking influence. Carlos Bacca, actually, once again, you could see his sprint, just his speed going very well for him right now. And I think he's definitely going to be an influential player for the season. We also saw the entry of other players, such as Onda playing as a trequartista, finally in his position rather than in midfield. And Onda did actually quite decent in that position. So he could be a good alternative to maybe Bonaventura in that position. or whoever else it would be. So it's good to see that Onda's kind of picking up his form yet again. Once again, changes were made in defense. Mexes, Zapata came in, and they continued the job that was left off by Rodrigo, Eli, and Alex, which had a very, very solid first half. The game ended 0-0, ended up going to penalties, and Donnarumma was in net as he replaced Diego Lopez, to be honest. And of course, a 16-year-old going in net at that point in a game, it takes a lot for him to actually save some shots and win us the game. You know, you're facing great players from Real Madrid at that point, so it's very hard to actually save some shots. He actually saved one from Cruz, so I was really impressed by that. But overall, you could kind of see his inexperience in the penalty shots. And of course, you can't be demanding too much from him at that age. But just to go and put it out there, these are friendlies, so it's meant to be trying out all your players and even your goalkeepers. It's good that they're getting some minutes under their belt, even in these preseason matches. So overall, even though we lost this game on penalties, there's a lot of positives to take from this game. And I really enjoyed watching Milan once again today, like I did against Inter. Just to put it in mind, guys, Real Madrid actually beat Inter 3-0 a few days ago. So this is a very good result for Milan, I think. And I'm anxious to see how these results could develop also in the next preseason friendlies, as next week we'll be in Germany for the Audi Cup, where we will be playing against Bayern Munich and possibly either Tottenham or Real Madrid again. So we'll see how next week goes. But once again, I'm very impressed. And on that note, leave your comments in the comments section if you guys watched the game. What did you think about Milan? Are you impressed with their play? Are you surprised that we actually kept Real Madrid scoreless and we actually brought the game to penalty shots? Leave it in the comments section. And on that note, I'll also be seeing you guys later on for another Transfer Daily recap, as we update you guys on a daily basis with the latest transfer rumors and news. Therefore, subscribe to Rossoneri TV to stay updated, and I'll be seeing you later on for that video. This has been Gio signing off Rossoneri TV, and as usual, Forza Milan.